Hello and welcome back to the studio of Perpetual Mojo. Are you on Pinterest yet? Pinterest. I spend a lot of time pinning and looking through other people's pins. In the old days, we called that a source book, and it was a photo album full of luscious magazine photos that we would use for inspiration. Now, at the touch of a finger, you can see the biggest source book ever. Pinterest. To hold all of those photos, you would need a photo album the size of Texas. And since you wouldn't be able to fit that on your shelf, Pinterest is just right there for you. One day when I was pinning around, I found an explosion box, and it was a little different from the cube shapes that I've seen before. This one's a hexagon. I followed the link back to a website called Crafts for All Seasons, and Karen there, who runs that website, invites people to come and post their project instructions and use the ones that have been posted there. And this one is hers, and she was delighted that I was going to show it today. And I'm going to give you all of her information so you can go and check out her website as well. Hold on your seat because a hexagon explosion box is coming your way. Karen's directions are very thorough and they're really nicely done. She includes PDFs that you can print out for your pattern, and I used an Eco Heidi Borchers trick of tracing them onto shrink plastic so that you can use them forever. Here is the template for the top of the box, and I chose two-sided paper for this just because I think it looks really cool when there's a difference between what's on the outside and what's on the inside. So cut out all of your pieces, and you'll also want to check the originals to see where the score lines go. There's very faint score lines around the middle that makes the top of your box, and then these pieces all fold in and under, and they connect very well with a little bit of glue, and you're just fine. So let's cut this out. This is going to be the inside of my box top. That will be the outside. Isn't that lovely? You'll notice on the box top template that there are score lines for the flaps, and that's how you connect the sides. And there are also outer score lines. That folds over and gives the box its smooth edge. So to do that, I'm going to measure 7/8 in. And score it. Then I'm going to fold it under and then fold the edges in. I've already scored them, so they're ready to go. So I'm putting the box top together with a little Aleene's Turbo Tacky glue. I'm putting the glue on the outside and the inside of the flaps, of the folded flaps, folding the next piece over it. And you can clip it closed if you want. The tacky glue turbo does dry pretty quickly, so you might not have to do that. I've printed out some small photos that I want to add to my explosion box, and I used a metallic copper to go around the edges of the paper and also all of the photographs. There's not really anything that I need to do to the paper. It's so beautiful all by itself. So I'm just going to add some basic things, some flowers, a couple of gems, and we'll see what happens. I decided to arrange the photos in groups chronologically. So in the outer edges, I'm going to put the photos of my mom and my dad when they were very young. And in the center flaps will be, my mom in her 40s, like that, with her mom. Here's how you put the box together. Just gather up the sides in any way that you can. All right. Here's the box lid. You have to kind of sneak up on it because now it's all full of wonderful things. Tuck the sides in. All right, and there's the lid on, and the reveal is stunning. Ah, I love it. Every page has pictures, words, jewels, all kinds of things. I love it. Very nice. I just love the hexagon explosion box. Thank you so much, Karen, for sharing it on your website. I think it's going to make a really cool keepsake. I hope that you are inspired to try something like it. I hope that if you do, you'll take high-resolution photos and send them to me along with your story, Candace@cool2craft.com, and I'll post them on our creative community blog. I'm Candace, and this is Hershey, and we think it's cool to craft. Stay crafty, my friends. I wonder how many other shapes you could make an explosion box in.